In the world of military power, technology is everything, and China just made a bold move. The Chinese Air Force has now demonstrated the ability to refuel 2 fighter jets at once from a single tanker, a feat achieved multiple times in 2025. This leap means Chinese jets can fly farther and longer, extending their reach across the Pacific and beyond. For a nation seeking to project power far from home, this is a game changer. These demonstrations happen during high-profile events, over Beijing, in key military drills, and even in joint exercises with Egypt. Each was a calculated display, signaling to the world, especially the US and its allies, that China's Air Force is closing the technology gap. This isn't just about hardware, it's about advanced training, coordination, and ambition. China's new capability shifts the balance of power in Asia, forcing other nations to rethink their strategies. It sets a new standard for air power in the 21st century. The world is watching closely to see what China will do next. Think of mid-air refueling like getting gas on the highway, without stopping. A tanker plane transfers fuel to a fighter jet while both are flying at high speed, hundreds of miles above the ground. The tanker extends a hose or boom, and the fighter pilot must precisely match speed and position to connect. This delicate maneuver requires intense training and specialized equipment. Fighter jets built for speed have small fuel tanks, so without refueling, their range is limited. Mid-air refueling lets them fly thousands of extra miles, patrol longer, and reach distant targets. Only a few advanced militaries can do this. Even fewer can refuel 2 jets at once. Dual refueling demands even more coordination and advanced technology. That's why China's recent achievement is such a big deal. It marks a new level of military capability. In September 2025, Beijing's skies became the stage for a stunning military showcase. The PLA Air Force flew a massive YY-20 tanker with 2 fighter jets, refueling both at the same time in full public view. This wasn't just a test, it was a message of national pride and technological prowess. The inclusion of the J-20 Mighty Dragon stealth fighter, China's answer to the F-22, made the display even more impressive. Refueling stealth jets mid-air means they can strike deep into enemy territory, undetected and unstoppable. Pulling off this maneuver over the capital required precision and confidence. For China, it was proof of years of investment in training and technology. The world took notice, especially in Western capitals. The Beijing display was just one part of a broader campaign. In August, the PLA's Eastern Theater Command, responsible for the Taiwan Strait, successfully refueled 2 J-10S fighters at once during a high-stakes drill. This showed China's readiness for long missions in sensitive regions. Earlier, in a joint exercise with Egypt, China demonstrated dual refueling abroad for the first time. The Eagles of Civilization drill featured Chinese fighters, a YY-20 tanker, and a KJ-500 early warning plane. Training with Egypt, a key US ally, signaled China's growing influence and confidence. These exercises proved China can project air power far from home. They also served as a live showcase for potential partners and customers. None of this would be possible without China's new generation of aircraft. The YY-20 tanker, based on the Y-20 transport, is the backbone, carrying huge fuel loads and refueling 2 jets at once. The J-10C and J-10S fighters are versatile, handling both air combat and ground attacks. The J-20 Mighty Dragon, China's stealth flagship, is designed to evade radar and strike deep. All these fighters are now equipped for mid-air refueling, making them more flexible and lethal. Supporting them is the KJ-500, an airborne early warning plane with a powerful radar dome. The KJ-500 acts as a flying command center, guiding fighters and tracking threats over vast distances. Together, these aircraft form a modern, integrated air combat system. The YY-20 extends range, the fighters deliver firepower, and the KJ-500 provides battlefield awareness. China's ability to deploy all these assets together shows it's building not just planes, but a true air power network. Refueling 2 jets at once isn't just a technical feat, it's a strategic revolution. Each YY-20 sortie now supports twice as many fighters, doubling efficiency in combat. This means more jets can stay in the fight, patrol longer, and reach farther targets. China can now project power deep into the Pacific, Indian Ocean, and beyond, transforming its air force from regional to global. Public demonstrations send a clear message to rivals. China's military is modernizing fast. This forces other nations to rethink their defense plans and take China's rise seriously. Dual refueling also boosts survivability. Jets can stay airborne if bases are attacked or land at alternate locations. It allows for unpredictable, flexible missions, making China's air force harder to counter. In short, this capability makes China's air power more resilient, agile, and formidable. It's a leap that changes the rules of the game. The world is paying close attention to China's dual refueling breakthrough. For the US, it signals a rising peer competitor and a challenge to its dominance in the Pacific. Egypt's participation in joint drills hints at shifting alliances and China's growing global reach. Asian neighbors like Japan, South Korea, and India now face a Chinese air force that can operate farther and longer than ever before. This could trigger more defense spending and tighter alliances across the region. China's achievement is likely to accelerate the arms race in Asia. The era of uncontested American air superiority is ending. As nations race to match China's new capabilities, the skies over Asia are becoming more crowded and more contested. Dual mid-air refueling marks a new era in global air power.